What is up, YouTube fam? Robbie C here. Welcome to day 11 of Vlogmas. We have what has finally been made. That's right. We got premium plastic pigs, although we know this isn't the first time they made premium plastic pigs, but at least they're leaning into it and they're actually saying it is possible and we're gonna make it happen. We are in some crazy winds right now, and Vlogmas has been real hard to predict the weather, but you know, we're gonna do it. We are frozen solid out here, but we're gonna see how this premium plastic pig holds up, especially versus the Go Wacky Zone or a stock pig, however you wanna look at it. Before we dive in, have to ask the most important question of the day. How are you doing today, Silas? Are you having a good one? All right, everybody, what's good? Welcome in. We are in the kitchen. We have one of the pigs. Whenever they try to do something special with the pigs or anything like that, it always ends up having a decent amount of dome on it. And having a domey disc, especially for something like a pig that feels really good on a forehand, can feel super off because you your thumb can't really settle in on it because it's super domey, and a lot of people really like flat pigs, but like I said, he's having a little bit of a dome to him. So we're gonna get rid of that dome, and I'm gonna show you as a certified pig farmer how I do it. First step is I have a pot of water that I am bringing to a boil. It doesn't have to be to a boil. You just need it really warm. Like, this is definitely warm enough already. And really the key here is we want to heat the disc up. We want to get it nice and warm. So I'm going to drop it in there, and I'm going to make sure that I take these tongs and dip her in there. Once again, I just want it warm enough that it really heats up the plastic and things like that. I don't have to have it at a boil, and I really don't want to leave it in here too long, because especially if you have a cool foil or something like that on your disc. Moose really hates videos. That's why he likes to ring the bell and make a lot of noise during videos. Probably gonna leave it in there for like 20, 30 seconds, nothing too long. The key is the hotter you can get the disc, and you can even simulate this by, even if you wanna go the dryer technique. Dryer technique's a little more dangerous for like what you're doing in your dryer, and you can get it really too hot and get it warped and things like that. We just want this hot enough that we get it nice and hot, and then I'll take you guys to the next step. Okay, so we got it out. Once again, always want to be careful here because we had water that was like almost boiling. We get it to this nice, it's already a Gummy Champ pig, but we get it to this really nice, like, it's very warm, very flexible as you see here. And so the trick is, like I said, I want to have a towel so that I don't burn myself with this, but a lot of people, they're going to do this incorrectly. So you're going to take this disc and you're actually going to set it upside down to where the dome is there. You don't have to do this with 10 pigs, but we can stack them up. We're going to go 1 pig, 2 pig, 7, 8, 10. I'm going to get 10 pigs on top of that so that it's putting weight, it's the same shape, it's putting weight down on top of this. And now that I've done this and I've heated it up and I left it on a flat surface, I'm going to leave this for 12 hours. 12 hours, and then come back and see what happens, and I'll show you guys the results on the other side. You want to accelerate this process, you can even take a weight or something and put it on there. Doesn't have to be anything too heavy, but like a drill is going to work just fine. Once again, I'm just trying to drive the weight all the way down on all of the edges so that it really takes the heat of this and pushes that dome in. All right, here we are, 12 hours later. About to go ahead to the course to film. Let's remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pigs. We got Go Wacky Zone here. This is what we use to compare with the Zone GT. Yeah, just like that. We got ourselves a flat pig. It's just that easy. So put it in there. Dome's pretty much entirely gone. If it's not flat enough to your liking, you can always heat it up again and get it back in to get rid of that dome. Let's head to the course, see how they fly.
We want to take a quick break from the premium plastic pigs to talk about the video sponsor for today, and that is Good Throw Disc Golf. This is a team of disc golfers led by Heath Goodwin and Josh Randolph out of Rainbow City, Alabama. Competing all throughout the year, Good Throw Disc Golf team members put together over 90 wins, which is pretty incredible. They have custom hats, shirts, discs, and put on events all throughout the year that you definitely have the opportunity to check out. They're also looking for new team members, and there are several different tiers that people can jump in at. So whether you're looking for new new events to put on your calendar and you've never checked out the northern to central Alabama area, or you might be looking to take that next sponsorship step, be sure to check out Good Throw Disc Golf on Facebook with merch coming soon. Here we are, Shadow Lake Disc Golf Course, home of where we did the Zone GT reviews. You guys know how it goes. We got 2 discs here. We have a Gummy Champion Pig as well as a R Pro Glow. This is from the Ricky run. This is a Ricky 2021. We're gonna throw these 2 side by side, see how they do, see how they handle. They're both pigs, so we'll see if we have the same release issues and things of the past. We're gonna do several backhand holes, several forehand holes, have a good time with it. At this point in the Vlogmas journey, you guys are dialed. 218 feet, going with a go wacky right off the bat. Here we go. Massive right to left wind. I mean, the wind is just howling off of this Shadow Lake right now, so gotta actually kind of keep it low, because if we get the side up at all on Heiser, she's just gonna go. Really thought there for a second, guys, we were just gonna start off with an ace. That would have been nasty. See how Mr. Champ holds up. Oh yeah, definitely more stable. You could tell even as the go wacky came out of my hand that the R Pro kind of like just held a flat flight, whereas that one instantly just that right edge just got down, or that left edge. Huh. Okay, so about what we expected. We gave the first one more of an ace run than I really thought we were going for. Left us with, we're going water bottle mini today. You guys always say, like, I can't believe they're playing these 1 or 2 disc rounds and they don't have their bag. Problem is, guys, what do you do with like your keys and all that when you play with so little? I mean, you could just see me tossing that up into the wind and how windy it was. So fascinating. Once again, the Robbie C curse. We aren't allowed to, I mean, that's sick. 2 pigs, 2 birds to start, but we aren't allowed to actually review discs without it just being so windy. Hole 3 for the course, or hole 4 for the course. Sidewalks OB. We're gonna see if we're gonna push a forehand up the left side, see what holds in. We're gonna go with the R Pro first. Okay, curled up, absolutely parked for the birdie. Let's see what premium plastic does. Okay, definitely didn't throw it as clean or as powerful. That is nothing to do with the pig. That's a lot more to do with my hands. Just even, it's so cold. I don't know if you guys ever feel that, like, I should have worn pants. Like, I should have worn pants. But when you have, like, your hands are cold, when you first get that snap or that whip of a forehand, it feels like blood vessels in your fingers are just exploding. Like, my middle finger right now is legitimately numb from just the pop of that first one. So definitely makes sense I didn't get it on the second one. Even with the like blood vessel pop, here we go. Still got inside the circle, leaving ourselves about a 25 footer with the pig putt. Nope. I'm throwing straight putts, but I'm just throwing them right. Gotta be more committed on the stab. Send those fingers towards the basket. R Pro takes a lead. All right, R Pro's got the box here. Or I guess still has the box. 220 feet. We're in like stock backhand Heiser range. We're gonna see how this goes. We're so like frigid. We gotta get loose. We're so tight because we're just cold. That's better. Yeah, they're stable. Oh, really, dude? That's rude. Yeah, she got caught in the ditch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it basically rolled like almost right out of the circle. We're gonna see if this little piggy can make a little edge of circle 2 putt. It can't. I keep doing this lately where I have like a longer putt or something like that, and I'm just that was left side.
That's a stupid bogey. That's a stupid bogey to put you back to par. Ooh, that is a 3-stroke lead for the champ on just 2 unfortunate things of, she came in, she's more stable. I mean, you can see she's fighting out. She's more stable for sure. So crashing into the hill makes sense. If we were a foot higher, it lands up here and it scoots up. But I think we were just a foot low and hit this right here, and then it rolled into the ditch. And then I just didn't pay attention to the fact that there were trees on my way. I was just so focused in on my line to the basket and like let it go, and those branches shouldn't have even been in play. Just 230 feet uphill again. Very similar shot to what we threw on the first one, or just the whole prior. But this one kind of sits in a ditch, so more of a straight shot. You're just getting a chance to hyzer. That's gonna be short, but it got over. Okay. Yeah, see how much more stable that is? That's crazy. That's crazy. These things are some beefy pigs. I mean, you can just see the difference, and I've thrown thousands upon thousands of shots with a pig. And even here, like, bad releases are still good. Build a trusting relationship with a Frisbee. Pro Pig's back under par, or Blizzard Pig, not Blizzard, Gummy Champ Pig back under par. And Go Wacky stays perfect. That's 4 under through 4 holes. 260 feet, hole 7, hole 5 for the video. I think we're actually gonna try the forehand here again. Gives us a good chance. This is a forehand hole, next hole's forehand hole. Gonna give us a chance to kind of hang it out and test that stability. Should be kind of interesting. Another thing that hopefully this shows is, does this premium pig, does the Gummy Champ Pig sit? Because that's one thing that I think a lot of people like about the pig, is it doesn't have, like, unless you go like extreme hyzer angles, it doesn't have a lot of like flare. Just kind of hits and grabs. Oh, that's too straight. I think that's OB. Nope. Okay. That's too straight. Yeah. That's what you like to see out of a pig. That was real nice. That was real nice. I mean, that felt really good. That felt real good. Oof. I'm not used to putting with pigs. Bang, that's a stroke back. Okay, it's clawing its way. It's clawing its way. Okay, for the first time all video, Gummy Champ Space Pigs have the box. Coming in at 244 feet. This one's uphill pretty much the whole way. And this is something that I think is worth mentioning, is that this pig is flying more overstable. Like it's not even a question. It is objectively flying more overstable. So what's fascinating here is, I think a lot of people may not like that because they're like, oh, it's really, really overstable. But as someone who cycles a lot of pigs, as in I have 3 in my bag pretty much at all times, what's nice about being able to have one that's reliable overstable is this 244 feet straight uphill might be like near max distance that I can push out of a really overstable pig. But I like that because I have a straight tur pig that still is a pig that also stays in my bag. So you just have to make the adjustments when you're throwing it of, like, if I don't have a pig that's super overstable, for me personally, I'm adjusting to what ranges I'm throwing it. I'm probably throwing it 280, 290 on comfortable shots, doing that over and over again. But if it's a really overstable one, or even when I put like a fresh Ricky pig in my bag, I've got to lower that distance by 20 or 30 feet because I can't push that out of it. Yeah, that's so stable, dude. I mean, you can just see it's coming out of my hands. Like I've got to commit and pull that thing wide because I cannot throw it straight. Whereas that one, I held a lot straighter, and now the wind is really helping us out there in terms of, I just held it straight and then it got up. Whereas the overstable one, that crosswind still exists and it just didn't help. So this is interesting because it pushed in a lot. So I don't really have, besides a thorn in my leg, If I do this, it's overstable, so I'm either gonna have to put it down on a roller and let it do that. So let's test. Honestly, I feel like if I step out here and I just punch in, I don't really care if it gets dropped super fast, because I should still have a putt as long as I can move forward like 30 feet. Tricky part is we got crazy winds, so. Couldn't see where it landed on my end. Did it miss everything and just sail? No, it's perfect. It's right there. All right, no harm, no foul. Yeah, we floated her real high. Popped the cap right off. That's 2 more threes. Bang. Short tee pad here, and we got 3 holes left coming in. 195 feet, kind of bends off to the right. This is one that you could throw a really overstable disc here and let it punch right, because there is space right, but really a straight shot's not bad. There's like one final tree you gotta beat if you wanna park the basket here. Fascinating. Fascinating. Okay, the Gummy Champ feels like one of those discs that a lot of people really don't like the Zone OS and the tilt and things like that, that if you throw it smooth and soft, it's really straight. It's when you try to overpower it that it becomes really overstable. Because like right there, we threw it pretty smooth, didn't put a lot of oomph on it, and it just held so straight, got a tree kick, and it's not close. On the previous hole, we tried to murder it, and it faded out really hard. Very fascinating frisbee. Yeah, this is a really, 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 really tight line, so you gotta kind of flirt with the tree sign. And then if you want to miss that last tree, you got to flirt with it and swing in. But I didn't swing in. We got a nice little like forehand flare in. We kind of gotta, we don't really have to go for it because the other one's not too close either, but this is a really cool opportunity to pick up a stroke. And see, that one just started fading. I threw it so soft and it started fading. Like I said, this one, not too far. I am paying attention to that branch because I kind of want to toss in that direction and let it drop in, but I'm going to go for a little low beamer. Yeah, it's about the best we could do. 2 holes left, 2 strokes to play with. Let's do some quick mental math on backhands versus forehands so we kind of balance out the video. And we got hole 1 was a backhand hole, hole 2 is a forehand hole. Holes 3 and 4 were backhand holes, so we're at 3 and 1. Hole 5, 6, and 7, all forehands. So we need 2 backhand holes. All right, now you may be saying, Robbie, this is hole 3. Why didn't you play it in order? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Hole 1 plays down there. Hole 2 plays up this hill. Then you come up here, play hole 3 back down the hill. So it's this cluster of trees right down the middle. There's 3 on the right half. It sits pretty much between those three trees on the other side of them. So we're going backhand here, 335. I think when I played this in the past, and it's important to note that, you know, people are like, oh, you're a disc golf YouTuber. You probably play rounds all the time. Lots of time, I get out here just to play for the video. I play 8 or 9 holes, play 5 or 6 holes if I'm doing a teaching video, and then boop. So I've actually only played this course once, straight all the way through. We didn't start it near wide enough, but I mean, it's overstable. Like you guys can see just how hard that thing's fading. Whereas that holds a lot straighter. Okay, if you look carefully, between this little tree here, you can see the top of the basket most likely. So we gotta kind of come in low. And we gotta hope it sits. What did I just say, Dennis? Okay, that one tree definitely gave me a kind kick forward. We'll see what it did on the other side. This is where it's nice if you have the advantage of going first or having to throw second, you get to see the lie. If this guy's trying to play for the win, which he is, that one's close. but it's not in, so we can simply lay this up and walk in the last hole with this one having 2 strokes to play with. So I think we're gonna go a little anti-flex. I don't like going out wide because that crashes in and brings the rollaway potential. Only problem is the anti-flex. I mean, you can see the trees bobbing and like, nah. So I have a feeling if we don't give this some juice, it's just gonna get smacked down. That's fine. That is a makeable putt. It got forward enough skip, but it did indeed get smacked down. I tried setting this camera correctly, and it just didn't like it in any of the ways I set it. So here we go. I also positioned the camera to be in a place to where that was not going to be a block shot, and then there was a branch in my way. So, all right, 2 holes to play with. Here we go. 2 strokes to play with. This is where legends are made. 300 feet. It's just there, yonder, where a window hard breaks. Oh, that's a stroke. There's one already. Gummy Champ's got the box. One reason why I like really firm pigs is because the firm ones, when you grip them, they like, I can really put the power into it and I feel like it stays firm. Whereas if it has like some gumminess to it, I feel like the shape is changing out of my hand on release, especially like you can see it's kind of like, it's wobbly. Oh my gosh, dude. And you're gonna roll OB, aren't you? One, two, three. Water bottle mini. Gummy Champs, and I'd be absolutely embarrassed. Tough look out here, guys. Tough look. Feel that wind? See that wind coming off? Here we go. Just gotta float it and stab it. Just gotta float it and stab it. Here we go. Right into the sun. I was like, if you pop up again, Shadow Lake's about to have a new resident. Our pro pig ends up at 5 under. So what are our final takeaways? As a guy who is, at least according to the ink on my arm, a permanent pig farmer, this was really good for the pig farming community. You guys can no longer sit on your laurels and say, oh, we can't make premium plastic pigs. See that? All right there, this whole video. Premium plastic pig. Gummy Champ, not it. It loses what we're looking for in terms of like firm, like there's just the thumb track is designed right to have it to add extra like comfort and angle control and things like that. But when you add the gumminess to it, now when I use the thumb track to my advantage and I go to throw a forehand with it, it's just flopping around, which completely takes away the advantage of the thumb track. I like this. I like that this exists. Someone else may love it more. I have bought 3 of these and I'm going to keep the black Wonder Bread foil on me. I'm gonna add it to the stack of discs that I have in my car. Right now it's got the A5, it's got the, it's got this. I think there's another one in there, I'm not sure. But we're gonna have those in the giveaway. And then I'm gonna give this along with the It away to someone in the Birdie fam over on Patreon. So actually, I'll swap that around. I'll give away the Birdie fam foil. I'll give the Birdie fam the Wonder Bread foil. That way someone who's not part of the Birdie fam, you can get the one actually thrown in the video. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I'm gonna pick up this leopard so I can return it to the box. I'm hopeful for the pig farming community. We're in talks with someone who's on Team Innova, and they throw pigs. And hopefully they're pushing for a Halo Star Pig for Tour Series 2024. That'd be sick. All right,
that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Make it fantastic for someone else too. But for now, we're gonna leave you with the birdie.